Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited that we are coming your way right now. I don't know where you're watching me now, whether in Nigeria or whether in America or Canada, wherever you're watching me, even in Dubai, wherever you're watching me, I'm just coming to you now to greeting you. We're excited that you're joining us again on this edition of YouTube Money Blueprint. I will say that again, YouTube Money Blueprint. You already know that in this episode or in this segment on the Jason Business Show, we talk about how you can make a living out of YouTube without monetization, without subscribers, without anything. And we've done the first episode, the second episode, and here we are on the third episode. I'm so excited that we are coming right from you, and we're bringing Nigerian outstanding YouTubers who have really practiced these principles and these tips, and I'm excited that we are coming to you today. We have an amazing young man who is absolutely amazing. He's residing in the city of Abuja, and then he is a business developer. He's a content creator. He's an amazing man. And without much ado, let's dive into this as I bring my brother, Dr. I call him Doctor. He doesn't know I call him Doctor. Dr. Paschal Okwara. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Please.
Oh my God.
Even though you call me doctor, I'm not a doctor. Before people start referring to me as a doctor, but I understand where it's coming from. All right, my name is Paschal Okwara. I'm the content creator for Top 10 Nigeria on YouTube, and I'm happy to be on your show.
Hold on. You're a doctor because if you're an expert in a thing, you become a doctorate on it.
Okay, an honorary doctor.
Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, of course. There's something like that. Yes.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. I'm awesome.
Well, I must confess that it wasn't difficult getting you on the show, unlike other people that you try to reach out in the course of this show. I'll be honest with you, we reached close to 20 to 25 Nigerian YouTubers, and only few of them are coming on board. I don't even know what is happening, but we will still get to that. I would like to ask you, how did you start your journey as a YouTuber?
Okay, my journey as a YouTuber wasn't planned, so to speak. All my life, okay. I worked as a business developer. I've worked in about 4 companies where I reached the position of a manager. And in the last company, yes, I was actually, yes, a general manager. So business development is something that comes kind of natural to me because, I've worked in fields like that. And so there was a project I did for Google on Google Maps. Google Maps has a plan where you grow based on the contributions that you offer them. And at a certain point, they pick interest in you and then, either offer to take you abroad in order to train you more and stuff like that. So we got to a level that, seems outstanding in that group. And because I worked with Google on that, I now became aware of the opportunities that present itself on YouTube. And I was like, this is cool. All right, I can actually harness. Before then, I've always had a YouTube channel, but I've never used it, as a money-making venture. Then the most convincing aspect of it, the reason why I actually got on YouTube is because YouTube pays in dollars. That means your earnings does not depreciate. If you earn naira, based on the Nigerian economy, if you are being paid 100,000 naira last year and you are still being paid 100,000 naira this year, you're actually earning less than you are earning last year, even though they are still paying you the same thing.
I remember you had a video on this that got one of my earliest video of you that got me. It blew me off. It blew me off when I watched your videos.
Yes.
Go on.
So the most convincing aspect is that it pays you in dollars, so your earnings actually appreciate. Your earnings remains kind of stable, or it appreciates. So that was the kind of job that got me interested. I said, man, yes, any job that can pay you like that, you need to take it seriously and go far with it. You know. Then on the issue of you know, your concept and people coming on board, I don't know whether you want to talk about it later, but I want to say right off that immediately I heard about your concept, I actually liked the concept. I like people that do things out of the box. I like people that do things their own way. You know, you stand out your own way. You don't do things because other people did it. You actually research, you plan it, and you set it up. And immediately I heard about it, that was the kind of show or event that I want to be part of. So
initiative.
Yes, I actually commend you for the concept. You're doing well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I sincerely want to thank you for accepting. Not even you know how it is that people put a lot of barricades to reach them, protocols to reach them where they are not in. I respect people a lot in their craft. I respect people a lot in their regards, but not when you start to blow it out of proportion. Like I said, we reached out to close to 20 to 25 persons on this journey, and just a handful of them were able to respond. I'm so glad that you responded and to help us to make this journey worthwhile. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir.
All right, so the next question is what is your motivation on your journey as a YouTuber?
Yeah, in terms of motivation, what I actually appreciate is when I receive a comment that, like for instance, there was a video I did on provision stores. I actually went on ground, interviewed somebody who started a provision store, talked about the journey, talked about how much he earned, and came back and did the monetary analysis. And somebody commented that she was about to start a provision store, and this video was a good video to watch at that time because it helped her make the decisions. So those kind of connections are what motivates me to do more. Like the knowledge I have based on my years of experience, I'm able to impact it on somebody else. So for the fact that I'm doing that and at the same time getting paid, it's like fun. Like I'm impacting knowledge and YouTube is paying me for that. So the motivation is really high. And for the fact that I connect, in fact, let me tell you something. Recently, I decided that the motto for my channel, Top 10 Nigeria, is going to be connecting businesses. And the reason was that I did a documentary for an individual, a company that makes cake. All right. Now, when I went to do another documentary for a businessman that farms snail, I saw the lady that owns the confectionery business working as an apprentice in that snail farm. So when I asked, what is she doing here? She said that she watched my video and saw this guy that is doing this farming business, and she felt that the guy knows what he's doing. So she went to learn about it. So it's connected to businesses. I mean, when you do businesses and you connect to businesses and they are, growing from it, that's the joy, that's the motivation that I get from this.
Oh, awesome. So your motivation primarily is to impact people, add value to humanity.
Yes,
wow,
exactly.
Wow. So quite interesting that sometime last week we asked someone what is the motivation to open a channel. He said money now. Anyway, again, it differs.
Yes, it differs.
Okay, so let me take a little bit and then ask you again why we are doing this. I would like to also appeal to our audience that we are on the journey to get 1,000 subscribers. So you can do us a favor by watching and also subscribe to this journey. We are on the journey to get 1,000 subscribers. on this channel. And I bet when we get to 1,000 subscribers, there's something new that is coming on this channel. Trust me. So, sir, Doctor, permit me to address you as doctor today, because you are our doctor today in the house. What are the challenges what are the challenges that you encountered along the way when you're working yourself from the point of 0 subscriber to 14,000 subscribers today? Wow! Yeah. 14,000 people already following you. What are the challenges that you encountered along the way, sir?
In terms of challenges, there are two. I'll divide them into two. The first challenge is getting your concept right, getting your ideas right in order to present it to people. Because if you don't have a worthy content for people to actually watch and get knowledge from, they won't follow you. So the first challenge is getting that concept right. So good enough, I'm good with research. So I was able to line up a lot of activities or programs or topics that I'm getting across to people. Now, the second challenge is actually the hardware and the work behind the scene. Now, as a beginning YouTuber, you are basically going to be your lights man, your equipment man, your own personal assistant, your video editor. You do every single thing. So
absolutely correct, sir.
You can actually start with your phone if you have a good phone, you video, and but you need to edit this thing. You need to make it presentable. You need to make it different. I don't want to do videos where people just come and watch you and you sit down and you talk. People will doze off. So you have to add different concepts. You have to set up meetings. Like, even not that you mentioned that you contacted about 20-something YouTubers to get them on the channel. People want to know what work you did in the background in order to get these people on your channel. So the additional challenge to getting the concept right is getting your equipment right. If you have a good camera, if you have a good light, as a matter of fact, it was later that I now have a studio that, whenever I walk in, I can just press buttons, light will come on, I'll set up camera and I'll start shooting. It becomes easier. Then when you now shoot, you now have to edit. A lot of people will watch your video or my video and they will think, man, this is smooth. But sometimes there are a lot of takes. There are a lot of takes in it. You just have to edit the thing properly. So that's the other challenge. But as soon as you overcome those ones, you start, picking up from walk to run. And next, you hope that you start flying.
Great. On this point, I would like to appreciate some of our subscribers who are joining us from all the way from Lagos. Would like to appreciate Praise Channel TV. Thank you so much for always being here with us, supporting on the channel. And all the way from Dubai, my own brother, Chris Amilo. Please, kindly go and check the guy out on his channel, because the guy is doing some great work. Just like Praise Channel is also doing some great work on his channel. Please go and check all those channels and then join them as well, as they also join us here. Thank you guys for joining us. Back to you, sir. What are the practical steps you took over the years to get you the results that you're taking? I mean, from you moved from 0 subscriber to 14,000, over 14,000 men subscribers following you right now. What are the practical steps that you took? In this journey, in this show, we talk about the practicality, the steps, the things that you did yourself, the hands-on. What are the talent? What are the practical steps you took to get you standing at that point right now?
All right. Now, if I am to pinpoint one particular thing that will get you attention on YouTube, even if it doesn't get you the viral attention, with time, it will get you that attention. The thing is quality. Nobody wants to spend his time watching you if they're not gaining from it. It's a waste of time. It's either they are having fun, it's entertainment, they are having fun watching you, or they are gaining knowledge from you. So quality is the watchword. Now, a lot of people will tell you that you need to post 3 times in a week, 2 times in a week, several times, sometimes even every day. All right. But even if you can post once a week, once in 2 weeks, I know actually of somebody who posts once a month. But what this guy does is research based. So quality is that one step. I made a decision right from time that every single video I'm going to put out is going to have that substance, that quality. And I knew inside me that it's just a matter of time. By the time somebody watches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos and they see a consistency in the quality of the video, they are going to want to follow you. So whatever you do, try as much as possible to present quality and people will follow you.
Wow. Are they is that the only practical steps you took during your time building your channel, focusing on quality content?
Yeah, you know, when you say quality, now quality is a holistic approach. When you break it down, you now start looking at the topics that you present. You now start looking at your style of presentation. And at a certain point, smile about it. Then you start looking at your video editing style. Your video editing style. How do you edit the video? Is it too serious? Does it have fun in between it? Is it something that does it have text? Like when you are describing something, it shows up on the screen. So even if the person is not really paying attention, immediately the person sees the text, the person reads it. Oh, he's talking about practical approach or practical steps, and fine, is on. So the steps are this: your concept, your editing skills, and your style of presentation. Basically, if you do those things, even if you don't post consistently, like you post 3 times in a week or 4 times in a week, people will recognize that and gradually you will improve. Now, anyway, maybe when you get to looking for subscribers or something, then maybe I'll talk more on other steps to grow your channel.
Maybe you can talk all of them now. Then when we get to that point, we'll break it down a little bit.
All right. Now, in gaining subscribers, a lot of people think that maybe when they start off, that the best thing for them to do is to either pay somebody to have a group of people subscribe to their channel, or maybe pay for adverts, and you know, a group of people in India or Pakistan will just come and subscribe to their channel. But I decided earlier on that I'm not going to do that. The reason is because you want true followers. You want people that they are following you because of the type of content you produce. So just like you are doing this show, if any person subscribes to you now, they know that the kind of quality or the kind of show they expect to get from you is this. So when next you do that same thing, they will be interested. But if people subscribe to you based on the fact that somebody paid them to subscribe to your channel, they are not going to be interested in what you are doing earlier on. You are paid for, and that's that. So try as much as possible, no matter how slow it is, to get organic subscribers. When you now become big, you can now do adverts and more people will subscribe, because people like bandwagon effect. Bandwagon effect is that, wow, a lot of people are following this guy. Let me follow the guy and see what other people are seeing, you know. So it's better when you are bigger in order to do that kind of thing, in order to get. But when you are smaller, build the foundation with quality. That's just the simple truth about it.
Wow. So the practical steps, you know, is amazing. It's amazing that this same thing you said, our first guest on the show mentioned that sub for sub is a no-no. Sub for sub is a no-no. Watch for watch is a no-no. You know, a lot of people believe that sub for sub and watch for watch is a good way to start. Some people believe that that's the way to start. Apparently, let me confess, I've been on YouTube for a very long time, for almost 7 to 8 years. Not on this channel, but other channels. But I guess one of the things that I did with those channels was doing sub for sub, watch for watch, and it literally killed the channel. Literally killed the channel. I'm talking from a first-time point from experience. It literally killed the channel. Now, let me ask you a question, sir. Looking back today, if you have to talk about your experience as an established YouTuber, what if you have to start all over again? What are the fast tracks that you need to take to build your channel just like that?
Okay. Whenever I'm asked this question a lot, to be honest. But the thing is that I got monetized in 2 months. So in my books, that's actually fast. So when people ask me, what do I do in order to get monetized fast or faster? Then you need to like create a viral video, to get monetized faster. But as an organic growth, I got monetized in 2 months. From the first day I decided, okay, I'm seriously going to take this to YouTube and start posting on it, till the time I started receiving money from YouTube was just 2 months. And
wow, 2 months.
2 months, I actually made a video of it and showed my dashboard, my analytics, in order to show you that, okay, look at when I started posting videos, and you see the graph, and look at actually when I started monetizing. You now see my monetary analytics started on a particular day. I think it was February 16th or so last year.
Yeah, I remember I watched the video.
Yes. So that was really fast. And if I am to do any other thing more than that, I think it's what you are actually doing, to be honest. Like when you collaborate, when you collaborate with some other YouTubers, you get access to their own subscribers, their own people that watch them, and they gain access to yours. It doesn't matter the
size of the
quantity,
audience.
the size of the audience, But the thing is that ideas are shared. In the next years to come, somebody is going to look at your channel and say, "Hi, you featured this guy. That means you are of quality, or you actually like the same kind of things that this guy like," and the same thing, vice versa. All right. So if I had done that earlier, I think I would have gained attention a bit more. But that is collaboration. People don't go into it, and the only reason why I didn't go into it is the same thing that you mentioned. Like you contact people and they tell you that
they snub you.
Yeah,
it's funny. It's funny that there's a guy, I wouldn't want to call the name. On his channel, he said, "I support fast rising or small YouTubers," and then he's not in Nigeria based outside the country. And I reached out to him. He plainly told me that he's not interested. I was like, okay, why did you put it on your channel that you support small YouTubers?
Anyway, so that's the problem. So you're actually doing the right thing in order to grow very fast, because this kind of show you are doing now, collaboration you're doing now, has the ability to gain you the 1,000 subscribers you are looking for in one night. Because
wow, I can't wait.
Yes, this one you're doing is the third one. By the time people see that you are consistent with this thing, and they tune into the first one, tune into the second one, you see your viewers will increase a lot, and by the time you know what's happening, you have blown. So if you want to grow faster, first thing, of course, is the quality. I keep saying that people start up with low quality stuff, and a lot of people will lose interest. That when you start delivering the quality stuff, they will say, I've watched this guy's channel before. His video wasn't all that. So I don't think this one will be all that. So they will skip it. So quality and collaboration is the only thing that I would improve if I had wanted to grow faster than I grew my channel.
Wow. Quality content, quality post-production, quality everything quality, and then collaboration is what you focus more on. I get that. We're still coming to that. Now, to the question of the day: when did you start making money from YouTube outside? Okay, let me say, when did you start making money from YouTube from monetization?
All right.
From monetization.
Yeah, I understand. I started posting seriously from December. I think it was December 26th 2019. And by April 16th, by February 16th, I got monetized. That's April 16, 2020. That was last year. I got monetized. So it was basically 2 months from the time I started posting seriously on YouTube to the time I scaled through the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, got into the program and started receiving money. My dashboard started showing money. Like I started seeing dollars.
When you said posting consistently, what does that mean in literal terms?
Yes, when I say posting consistently is that, you know, once you have a Gmail account, you actually have a YouTube channel. If you just click on YouTube, you can actually click on channel and you see that your name is there and you already have a channel. But, you know, then when I post video there, it was, I remember I went to buy suya and I videoed the suya that I was buying at Yahoo Suya and posted it on YouTube channel because I was looking for where to post the videos. You know, I didn't post it because I wanted to get paid for it. I posted it because I was looking for where I would post fun videos that people will see. All right. So it was a fun thing. But when I made that conscious decision, after not posting for almost 2 years or so, when I made that conscious and serious decision to post in order to grow my channel, was that December 26th. That was when I posted the first series of videos that I posted, and from there it escalated. I had, I think, about 35 subscribers as at that time. Before I knew what was happening, I hit the 4,000 watch hours. The next thing I hit over 1,000 subscribers. I clicked on it. It was supposed to take 1 week, but I think it was within 2 days. They approved me after reviewing my channel into the YouTube partnership program, and my dashboard changed. And the next thing I saw was, you know, that I'm earning money because YouTube was now running adverts over my content. And that even motivated me more. You know, so to answer your question, when I started making money on YouTube, it was in February, I think February 16th, just 2 months after I started posting consistently or started being serious on YouTube.
Okay, then the next question is that when did you start making a living from YouTube before YouTube monetization?
Okay, how when I started making a living?
Yes, how did you make a living from YouTube before YouTube monetization?
All right.
Well, that's the essence of this this show. When and how did you start making a living from YouTube or outside YouTube before monetization?
All right. Now, outside YouTube, I'm educated. I went to tertiary institution. I have a degree in biochemistry and also have a degree in marketing. All right. It's because I was interested in those kind of things. That's why I actually read them. And outside YouTube, most people believe that your degree is what will get you paid. All right. But right from time, I knew that skills actually get you paid. Now, believe it or not, after I graduated and did my youth service, I have always wanted to know about computers. In fact, what I wanted to study in the university was computer science, but my dad didn't think that it was a good course at that time. So that's why I didn't go for it. But along the line, I started picking up the skills. And when I actually did my youth service when I went to do training for website development. So I made a conscious decision to acquire that knowledge, that skill. From there, I became a graphics designer. I started doing programming and all that. So do you know that it was my last job before I became a full-time YouTuber that I was actually employed based on my certificate. All the other jobs that I held before that time was based on my skill as a ICT
graphic designer
professional. Yes,
okay.
I was employed first as a website developer, and from there it escalated into a personal assistant in the ICT unit of a particular government in this country. All right, we manage the ICT infrastructure in that state. All right, from there it now escalated into being a business developer in the ICT unit of a company here in Abuja. And from there, I now moved to this last place of work that I now worked before I became a full-time YouTuber. And it was only there that they considered my certificate. All they considered before was your skill. Can you do this? Yes, I can do this. As a matter of fact, the first job I got, I actually went to the school to tell them, look, I can make websites, so, and if they can hire me to make the website, that I will be pleased. It was a computer school. I half-heartedly went there because I felt at a computer school, they ought to already know about website development. So the owner of the school just looked at me. Are you serious? You can make website? Look, we are trying to get a certification from I think one government abroad. They want to be writing online tests in the company. And they said that they need to have a website. That, can I make the website in 2 weeks? I said I can make the website in 1 week.
In 1 week, even in 5 days.
I needed that job. I said I can make the website in 1 week. The guy said it's not true. How much is your bill? I told him my bill. Do you know that guy paid me 80% of my bill, which wasn't much because I was scared to tell them an amount that will scare them. He paid me 80%. Yes, 80% of my bill right then. I said, go and deliver. And within 1 week, I completed this website, came and presented it. The next thing the guy said, look, in this school, we don't have any person that teaches website development. Can you handle website development for this school? That was actually how I got my first job, even though I was still handling other businesses. All right. So that school is actually Swing Tech. I don't know any person that stays in Owerri, Imo State, would know Swing Tech. Swing Tech from Olo Road. And I think they have moved to Ikenebu now, you know. So that was where I got the first opportunity. So before YouTube, my skills got me a lot of jobs. Even while I was working in other positions, I will still get people call me that they want to develop website, they want to design a logo, they want to do a kind of programming, develop an app and all that, you know, and I will do that, and it gives me the money that I need in order to augment with whatever salary I was being paid as at that time. Before YouTube, I would actually narrow it down to my skills that got me paid a lot.
All right, but again, YouTube, being a YouTuber, do you have any other business that you've done that actually came from YouTube, or maybe because you're a YouTuber now, you're making money from that aspect of your YouTubing before YouTube pays you any money?
Yes. When I became a YouTuber, I now got started doing documentary for people. For instance, people will call me and say, I want to do a documentary and I want you to promote it on your channel. Then it comes on my channel. However, people call me and say, I want to do a documentary, but I just want to have that documentary for, you know, the visitors that come to our company in order to show them what our company is about. Or I want to have a documentary that I will use to do a media or social media advert. All right. So it was because I was a YouTuber that those people now called me, because they watched some of my video and saw some of the concepts that I use in order to, you know, show people how their business is run. So I got paid based on that. I'll go and shoot the documentary and give them the content. Some comes on my channel if they want it to come on their channel at a fee, and some don't if they just want the documentary to be theirs. So outside being paid for YouTube, YouTube made me get that exposure, and I started shooting documentary for people. Recently, I've been contacted that I should sponsor, that they want to sponsor a video. However, I haven't concluded that with the company. Like if I conclude that with the company, you start seeing something like maybe a logo behind me when I'm talking of a particular company, or if I do a video related to their product, I'll mention their product and say you should go and get that product. So those are the other ways YouTube can get you paid, even though YouTube hasn't paid you directly.
Okay, so are you talking about endorsement? You're talking about sponsored content. You're talking
Yes,
about documentation, documentary that has helped
yes,
you to pay your bills even before YouTube pays the
exactly.
monetary. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Quite interesting. I want to give a shout out to everybody who is watching us right now, all the way from Dubai, all the way from Lagos, and one of the people who are watching us right now. Please know that on this journey, we wanted to go subscribe on the channel and make us help us. I beg, help us hit 1,000 subscriber even tonight. Like our guest has already said, 1,000
Yeah.
subscribers this night. It's possible. It's possible.
Yes, it's possible. It's very
Okay. Okay.
possible.
Great. Okay. Now let's talk a bit about YouTube upgrading because I was coming there. Now you did
Mm.
a dedicated video designing or discussing YouTube algorithm. Can you give a total
Yeah.
summary of them?
All right. YouTube algorithm is
Now, give us a total summary on how it can help you grow your channel.
all right. How it can help you grow your channel is that you need to understand what the algorithm is about. Now, as a programmer, I understand that human beings cannot sieve through videos. So a programmed language has to do that. So by understanding the features that we see, then you know how to go about it. First of
Yeah.
all, you need to know that the first 2 hours that you post your video, the algorithm is trying to understand that video. The algorithm is
Okay.
going to go through the words that you see. I hope you know that
Mm-hmm.
YouTube can actually provide you with subtitle of your video, even if you don't have a
Yeah.
subtitle. Yes.
Yeah.
So which
Yeah.
means
Yeah.
YouTube hears the words. So they listen for
Mm.
keywords. So if you make a video about finance, definitely you are going to talk about business, growth, money, and
Wow.
all that. There are
Wow.
some keywords
Wow.
that you talk about. If you talk about health, you are going to hear about it. Of course, you know that if you talk about the recent pandemic, once you mention the word in your video, YouTube picks it up
Mm.
and
Yeah. And make suggestions.
labels it. Yes, and make
Yeah.
suggestion that look, if you are looking for information on this pandemic, that you need
Wow.
to,
Wow.
hear credible. So the algorithm listens to what you say. So if you are making a video about finance, make sure you intentionally mention keywords in your video. I
Now,
didn't talk
keywords. What do you
about
mean
this
by
particular.
keywords?
Keywords is like if you're making a finance video, talk about money, mention money, dollar, finance, um, business growth,
Business.
profit margin, business, all those terms that are related to businesses. So
Mm.
intentionally put it in what you are saying. All right. They listen to that, they hear it, so they will now know this is a finance video. Now, I hope you know that YouTube pays videos or pays you for your videos based on the kind of content you make. If you make an
Okay.
entertainment video, YouTube pays you less. If you make an
Wow.
educational video, YouTube pays you more.
Wow.
If you make a tech
Wow.
video, YouTube pays you more.
Mm,
So
mm, mm,
those are
mm.
the things that you look at and you now say, how did YouTube know that I made an entertainment video? If there are a lot of conversations in it and laughs and interludes in it, of course, it's going to drama. So it's entertainment, right?
Yeah.
So if you mention RAM, dedicated graphics card, a particular product, say phones and stuff like that, already it labels it as tech video. The reason why they
Yeah.
do that is because the advertisers choose where they want to advertise on. So
And
the
those
tech
keywords are
company,
important.
yes, that's how they know what your video is about. So
Mm.
tech companies, finance companies, because any person talking about finance or watching a video about finance means that either the person is planning to invest. That means the viewer has money to invest. I'm talking about setting up a business and you're watching the video. That means you have money to set up a business. So if advertisers advertise on my video, they are going to get across to who has the money. But most people that watch entertainment video are watching it for the fun of it. They might not be thinking of investing. So
are you trying to say that all the comedy skits, all the gossips channel are actually making less money with numerous subscribers compared to educational video, how-to videos, and all the tech videos with lower subscribers?
Yeah. I'm saying something similar to that, but not exact. Now, the good thing about entertainment video is that you can post an entertainment video and it will rack up a lot of views. It goes viral, exactly. Now, but you post a business video and it doesn't go viral. On equal petals, if an entertainment video makes 1 million views and a finance video makes 1 million views, that finance video makes a lot more money than the entertainment video.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
A lot of people don't know this, but it is true. The only advantage entertainment videos have is because it is entertainment. People love watching entertainment, fun things to relax. So they have a lot of views. So because they have a lot of views, they're able to make a lot of money, even though what YouTube is paying them per view or per meal, like YouTube pays per 1,000 views, even though what YouTube is paying per 1,000 views is less than what is paying for a finance guy or a business guy, like this video that we're making now. The video pays you per 1,000 views more than they pay a person that made a comedy skit per 1,000 views. But
man, I'm blown away.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. A lot of people don't know that. So choosing that kind of video that you're about to make is important. Then when you post the video, try and get it, because there's what is called click-through rate. Now, excuse me. Click-through rate is when YouTube presents your video to people around the world, do they click through to your video? So thumbnails are really important, because when they click through to your video, it tells YouTube that people are interested in this thing. So if I show more people, then people will click through, because when people watch your video, that's when YouTube makes more money. If people don't watch your video, YouTube doesn't make money. Exactly. So click-through rate is the second thing you have to pay attention to. Your thumbnails has to be interesting enough for people to want to click on it. Then when they click on it, YouTube has helped you the much they can. The next thing YouTube will be watching is, what did the people that came to your channel do? This is where watch parties is actually detrimental to your video. Now, if you pay somebody, this is where watch parties, some people pay a group of people to come and watch their video. Exactly. And most of the time, they will pay them, go there and watch 1 minute of the video and you leave, or go there and watch 30 seconds of the video and you leave. So YouTube will notice that a lot of people came to your channel, but the video is 13 minutes and most of them clicked off after watching 1 minute. That means that either this video is not yes, for them to click up, that means it's not interesting. So YouTube will reduce the number of people they show the video, because the primary goal of YouTube, I think it was changed in 2018 or thereabout, is to keep as much people as they can on their channel. On the channel, yeah. Yes. So if people are watching your video, that is the kind of video they want to show more people. All right. So when people come and watch, how long did they watch? That's why YouTube shows you the average duration of people watching your video on your YouTube analytics. And
also your retention rate.
Yes, the retention rate. They show you that to know that, look, we are tracking this thing. Did they like your video after watching it? That means they are satisfied. That's why they liked your video. Did they comment? So if they are satisfied and now comment, which means the video is engaging. So if people like your video, they watch it, they comment, you are already in good standing. And if this thing happens within the first 2 hours, you posted that video, YouTube will now escalate that video to show it to more people. But if it doesn't happen, if it doesn't happen within the first 2 hours, it's not a deal breaker, because there are some videos you post and people won't really be into it until later on. A lot of people will start paying attention. So immediately, any group of people start paying attention to your video positively, YouTube will also pick it up and show more people. So that's the part of YouTube algorithm that maybe a lot of people don't know. I haven't talked about it in some of my videos that people should pay attention to. So those are the things. Excuse me. Watch rate, retention rate, like, comment. That's why people actually beg watchers to like and comment. It's very, very important.
Oh, wow. So on that note, I'm also begging people to watch, subscribe, and like this video. We're on the mission. We're on the mission of getting 1,000 subscribers, and then Mr. Paschal Okwara has said that we're going to get it tonight.
Yes, I'll be so glad if you get it tonight.
Please, I need all the support. I'm also counting on you, sir, to help us do that.
All right, no problem.
So
I'll do my best.
Great. We're already wrapping up on the show today. What is your final words to any YouTuber who is watching this video and want to learn how to make money outside, real cash outside YouTube, just like as you've already been making?
All right. Now, for that, what I would say is that resources are very important. Information is power. If you subscribe to a channel like yours, you are going to see content that will show you how to handle that. So the first thing I need to say to anyone watching this one is to subscribe to this channel, because you are going to get more of this kind of content, because you need that information. Yes. Now, the second thing is to be open-minded about the information that you get. A lot of people always believe that it's not done like this because nobody does it like this. It always has to be a particular way of doing things. All right. When you pay attention to information, you take it and make it your own. That's where creativity comes in. If it is not original, people will feel that they have seen it before. So for you to grow as a YouTuber, you need information. Do research, get your information right. All right. Subscribe to channels that will teach you what to do. All right. When you get that information, you need to absorb it and now make it your own. That's when you now bring out something that's unique enough to interest people. Don't try to emulate any person. Don't try to do exactly what somebody did. Just get the information, absorb it, and translate it into your own concept and deliver it. That's the originality, that's creativity, and you will go far from there, because people will always notice creativity. People will always notice originality. People will always notice passion. When you deliver something and you are passionate about it, you are interested in getting it done right. All right, people will always notice that, and don't underestimate passion, creativity, originality, and information.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, sir. I am so much blown away. I mean, I learned a lot, especially when you talk about the first 2 hours of how YouTube perceives
analyzes your video.
Yes, analyze our video. Once again, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for spending your time to be with us. And I would like to use the opportunity to tell people to rush over to Top 10 Nigeria YouTube channel and subscribe. We got a party there. We have a party there. We are heading for 25,000 subscribers there in less than a month. We're heading to 25,000 subscribers there. Just like as I'm holding on for 1,000 subscribers tonight on this video. We are holding on for 25,000 on that channel. Please rush over there and get every information that Dr. Paschal Okwara has to give. He's talking about music, he's talking about businesses, he's talking about different business you can do in Nigeria. Please rush over to his channel and subscribe right now. Thank you so much for joining us today, sir. And I look forward.
I appreciate.
Yeah, there are more things coming on the channel. Once we hit 1,000, there's more other initiatives that's coming on the channel. We have a conference coming up on the channel, and I would like to let you know that one of the guest speakers of the conference coming on the channel.
no problem. That time, just hit me up and we'll see how we're working out.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. And at this point, I would like to let you guys know that, hey guys, we've come to the end of the show for today. Just remember that every Wednesday and Friday, we have new videos showing up on this channel. This week, this Wednesday, there's some amazing videos coming up, and you don't want to lose that. And next Sunday, we have our guest coming all the way from Canada to tell us how she, the first female coming on the show, she built her own YouTube channel from 0 to 65,000 subscribers in Nigeria and Canada. I know you don't want to miss that. See you next Sunday, same time, 6 p.m. I sign out today. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
Good. Yeah.